Horatio, the Baby Elephant. Written by Angela Ford. Once upon a time, Horatio, a baby elephant with big blue eyes, visited Littleton every day to fulfill his one wish. Horatio wishes to attend children's tea parties, but he cannot sit on the chairs or drink from the teacups because he is too big.
Horatio was crying under a tree near Littleton when a little girl, Brenda, approached him and asked him why he was crying. Brenda told Horatio to meet her the next day under the same tree. Brenda's basket contained a blanket, a teapot, a teacup, crumpets, and a big brown barrel filled with hot tea. Horatio and Brenda became friends and continued their tea parties for a long time. While having such a good time, they did not notice the storm was coming. Brenda was blown away by a strong wind during a storm. What will happen to Brenda and Horatio as the storm catch them? What will happen next to this story? Discover what the ending will be. Only here on
Horatio, the Baby Elephant. Written by Angela Ford. Pork Chop and Polka Dot. Written by Angela Ford. Pork Chop was a special dog with a unique sense of smell that enabled him to locate fires from miles away. One day, the mayor of the city invited a princess from a faraway land to visit the city. Pork Chop was impressed by the princess's beauty, including her long hair, eyelashes, crown, and scarf. Pork Chop wants to get to know Polka Dot before her return, but she was too busy to spend time with him. Pork Chop smelled fire and blew his whistle. He helped Polka Dot out the window of the city hotel where she was staying. What will happen next after Pork Chop saved Polka Dots from fire? Will Polka Dot fall in love with Pork Chop? We will know all that only here on Pork Chop and Polka Dot. Written by Angela Ford.
Daisy and her Aunt Maize. Written by Angela Ford. John Tucker owned a dairy farm that produced the best milk in the county. Maize won the blue ribbon for being the most beautiful cow in the state and producing the most milk. Farmer Tucker took Maize shopping in town to buy her a present to show his appreciation for her accomplishments. Maize was proud of her new hat, and the other cows were envious. Maize and Farmer Tucker bought a hat for Daisy to wear at the state fair, which comes around once a year. Maize taught Daisy how to have a good posture and walk correctly, and showed her the blue ribbons she had won over the years. Daisy is now nervous and hoping not to disappoint her aunt and Farmer Tucker. This story is only her on Daisy and her Aunt Maize. Written by Angela Ford.
Johnny and Myrtle. Written by Angela Ford. Myrtle was an old plane that needed a new paint job, oil change, and mending. She was put in the junk pile at the airport. Johnny, a young boy, loved airplanes. Johnny found materials to repair Myrtle's wings and propellers, gave her an oil change, painted her red and orange, and wrote her name in yellow paint. Johnny and Myrtle visited the big forest in the animal kingdom, where they saw different kinds of animals. They also made friends with a kangaroo who gave them a ride in his pouch. Johnny and Myrtle went to the enchanted land and met a man riding a magic carpet. After they had fun with the wands, Johnny and Myrtle finally decided to depart for home. Only here on Johnny and Myrtle. Written by Angela Ford.
Purchase book via Amazon and Barnes&Noble.